Afshin Zaman from grade 5A, and you know, I have a problem. My mother always tells me there is a problem in my brain. To the left, there is nothing right, and to the right, there is nothing left. So I decided to embark on a journey to find out is she correct. So let's do it together. The brain, our body's supercomputer. The brain is like the center control of our body. It helps us think, feel, move and do all the things that makes us who we are. The brain has different parts, each with its own important job. The main parts of the brain: the frontal lobe, the temporal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, the cerebellum, the medulla, and last but not the least, the spinal cord. The frontal lobe, located at the front of the brain, it helps us solve problems and understand things quickly. It is also used to choose things when we have a difficult choice between something, like a choice between a fancy pen or a fancy pencil. The temporal lobe, Sare Jaha Se Acha. So, how did you like my song? Did you find it non-melodious? Then I must blame your temporal lobe because it is just situated near your ears. It is also like our brain's sound engineer, making sense of all the sounds we hear. The parietal lobe, located at the top and back of the brain, responsible to understand if something is hot or cold just by touching it. The occipital lobe, located at the back of the brain, it is like our brain's very own movie projector, showing us everything we see. The cerebrum, located under the cerebrum at the back of the brain, it helps us understand that we don't trip or fall while walking or running. The medulla, located under the brainstem, it is responsible for keeping us breathing even when we sleep. The spinal cord, a long bundle of nerves from the brain to the rest of the body. It acts as a highway for messages between the brain and the rest of the body. The spinal cord helps us react quickly when we touch something hot or sharp. Now, we are gonna discuss what happens to the brain when we spend too much screen time. Who doesn't like to play video games? And if nobody is watching us, we keep playing. Now think what happens to the brain during this time. Our brain gets affected. When our brain gets affected, it gets disrupted and have malfunctioning. So, to express it, I am going to show you a live demonstration how our eyes and brains are getting affected. Think this as the UV rays which come out from the screens and this as our eyes. And see, I am taking it closer to the eyes and our eyes are blinking and now see, our eyes are getting red, and from this redness it comes through the frontal lobe because our eyes are connected to the frontal lobe, and from the frontal lobe it affects our brain. So affecting our brain can cause other things like brain cancer, or other things can make our body disrupt or malfunctioning. So spending too much screen time can mean we are not moving, and it can affect our brain in a few ways: lack of focus or attention, trouble sleeping, spending too much time, less physical activities, or eye strain. Now, the brain is an incredible organ which helps us to do everything we love. By understanding how it works and taking care of it, we can make our brains and bodies healthy and happy. Thank you for exploring the brain with me today. Remember, your brain is your greatest superpower. Keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.